Hello there, outdoorsmen. Today I am going to talk just a little bit about our trip from Dublin up to Cabra Castle. Again, I wore my Merrill sweater and my Crocs, and the drive took roughly 2 hours to get on up. As you're going through, there will be more opportunities, specifically to check out some of the different species of crows that were on the castle property. And that's about it for the front end, so let's get outdoors. Beautiful little garden area. Alright, outdoorsmen, this is the Cabra Castle. And we're heading out for a little nature walk. There's my best friend. And we are out for a walk to see what we can come up with here around the Cabra Castle grounds. It certainly looks like at one time the property here was a golf course based on the tee areas, and off in the distance looks like it may have been a green down there at one time. So, not sure, we'll have to check a little later. Alright everyone, here in the foreground, some blackberries, and then back a little further, there are massive rhododendron or laurel bushes. So it's a cool part of our walk thus far, and obviously this is some sort of an agricultural field, perhaps a pasture for cattle or sheep. So we're going to keep on moving. Crows here seem to have a dusky gray, almost a white back. I've also seen other ones that are pure black but have a yellow bill. So I'll have to do some research as far as what they are. Well, even in Ireland, crows love to harass hawks. Oh, here we actually have some of the rhododendron that is blooming already. It is quite pretty. Here is some red, and then in the background there, they have much smaller white to pink flowers. But a beautiful splash of color in the spring. Back in the States, you don't see rhododendrons that grow to, that's probably 40 feet tall. This would have been the entrance, well, it is the entrance today, into the courtyard area. And it's interesting because not only do they have the ability to have rooms, but the rooms then are set up to be able to defend the inner portion of the castle. So it is quite exquisite how they have things set up. Let's go look at the courtyard. Coming into the courtyard garden here. It intentionally, I think, by using these tall evergreens, creates a sense of individual areas that are connected by beautiful little walkways where you have terraces and benches along the way. And here in just a second we will travel down into the lower courtyard. This is an interesting little portico, gazebo type thing. Beautiful little place, kind of set back off the entrance road in and out of the Castle Cabra. Very nice place to spend an afternoon or evening, maybe with some cheese and crackers and a nice bottle of wine, or always a nice Guinness. Pretty amazing perspective as you enter the side view of the Castle Cabra in Ireland. Here is another one of the gardens at the castle. I think one of the most interesting things that I took away from my time in Cabra Castle was that it's amazing how so many of the buildings and the building complexes were built for protection more than for comfort. I talked about it as I was going through the courtyard area of Cabra Castle. You'll see it many times throughout our trip to Ireland about how the buildings were essentially built as fortresses, because even churches were constructed for protection, because many times they were out in places where it just wasn't possible to rely on any sort of protection other than what could be provided. From everything that I could tell as far as the research that I've done, the crows that were in the pasture were hooded crows, and the crow that was had kind of a yellow beak, and I'm not sure of the pronunciation, but it looks like a cogue. So which is another species of crow. So that's it, wrapping up our time in Cabra Castle. And until next time, get outdoors.